Finally, a breath of fresh air! University. Now, university really is not for the weak. My first year, I had applied for a psychology program at a university on the other side of my city. Therefore, the commute was about 45 minutes each way. Now, some of you might not think this is too bad, but considering I live in Canada, where you have to swim through 35 feet of snow to get from your house to your car, that commute made my life 78% more difficult. Around a month before I started attending school again, I was looking at parking passes, and tell me why they were $2,000 per semester? My broke ass opted to park in the closest residential area and walk the rest of the way, meaning I had to walk close to 30 minutes to get to school each day. Also, while we're on the topic of parking and stuff, one time I had a sprained ankle and I couldn't walk the 8,229,000 billion kilometers to school, so I decided to park in the school parking lot. Mind you, I paid a whole $29 for 3 hours of parking. I get out from school, walk to my car, and... Is that my car? Is that my car? I paid! Let me tell you, my ankle was the least of my worries right now when Tessie was getting dragged into the school impound lot. So I had to show the officer I paid, and they put my car down and left as if it was nothing. Now, let's talk about the classes. Now, since I was majoring in psychology, I obviously had to take psychology class. And let me tell you, please look at the reviews on your professor. I walked into the first day of class, a 3-hour lecture.
Hello, class. Today, we will...
Apparently, this professor talked at the speed of a snail and didn't talk about psychology or anything relevant about 80% of the time. So I never came to his lectures and passed the class with an A+ just by looking over the notes he posted at the end of class. It was mandatory I took a language class, and they let me choose between Mandarin, German, French, and Japanese, so I decided to learn Japanese. My professor was the sweetest grandma ever, treated me like her baby. I mean, I think she liked me considering I didn't understand anything she was talking about. This sweet lady didn't speak a lick of English the whole first class. Now, that would be fine if it wasn't a beginner's class to Japanese. I also remember everyone was such a stuck-up buttercup in that class. They were all residents of Frowntown, not a speck of happiness in that class, because we had to do a final project where we talk about our weekend plans in Japanese and then present it to the whole class. I got up at the front of the class when it was my turn and started my amazing 10 out of 10 presentation, throwing in a couple jokes here and there, but... Hello, can anybody hear me? Overall, that class was fun though. But then I ended up switching my majors, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. Bye!